Yo, what's up? It's your boy Blxst, and right now you locked in to that grape juice.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm blessed. I just want to keep my excitement, hold it in because, bro, when I mean that you're one of the new acts that we've been following, I've been following personally from like the early days. I was there at your performance last year in London, and you came through, shut it down. You brought out Western, and you brought out the ladies
Yeah.
too. No, it was just amazing. So it's an honor to actually be here, sat in front of you, interviewing you, bro. Man, honestly, excited. Yeah, no love lost. Certified platinum in the USA, silver in the UK. But you started off this year on a high, better than most artists. You started off by winning on the XXL Best New Artist. And I just wanted to know, what does that feel like to you, bro? Because seeing XXL has always been that had that iconic place in hip hop culture. Do you know what I mean? A lot of artists would have wished to be on there on the front cover, but you've come through, started this year winning the Best New Artist. And I just wanted to say, bro, how does that feel? How does that feel for you?
Bro, it's unbelievable. I was just saying this the other day. Like, I'm still tripping off everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how did I get here? Like, I came to a realization. I'm like, damn, how did I get here? Like, I really dreamed of all the things that I'm doing right now. So,
Yeah.
and I don't take none of it lightly. I use it all as motivation to
Mm.
continue to go further.
Yeah, before you go mixtape drops, April 22nd, I've had a chance to sit down with it, digest with it, eat food with it. You know what I mean? Like just really simmer with it. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to say, complete top to bottom, it's a project, bro. It's a blessing to be able to even hear it. Bro, your body of work is so amazing. And I just want to know, what was it that made you kind of decide to start releasing bodies of work? Because they're so strong, bro. Even if you go back to Love Lost, from top to bottom. There's no skippables. It's all in there, all intact. The sequence, the flow, the settings, the features. How do you just know what it is to know what the audience wants to hear from you, bro? Because I feel
Man,
like that's a skill in itself. That's a blessing.
yeah, I think ultimately being a fan of like Kendrick Lamar, being a fan of J. Cole, like early on, being from my city, I was known around the city just for putting out singles. So when I entered No Love Lost, I was like, let me start a catalog because I don't want to just be a single artist. I want to be a project artist. I want to tell a
Mm,
story. And No Love Lost was my first introduction to that. And
mm,
I pull my inspiration from people like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, people who told cohesive stories. And I didn't even think it was gonna take me all the way to places like London, but
yeah,
it came full circle. Now I'm on part two of that. So I'm on
yeah.
a high.
Part two of that, which drops April 22nd. Bro, Fake Love in LA, featuring Aaron Ray. That tells a story, bro. That tells a story. You go in. Your pen is so much sharper and so much clearer on this tape, and you can tell and see the growth. Where do you go to escape LA, bro? What city? What's your city? What's your getaway place? Where do you go? What country? Where do you go to escape LA?
To
Or to even
escape
escape,
LA.
yeah, just escape blues or anything that might be troubling you. Where do you go? What city is your spot?
I don't think it's a specific city I go to. Like I think
Mm,
ultimately just being on the road traveling, whether I'm on tour, whether I got a show somewhere else, that's
mm.
my therapy as far as getting away from LA. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
so much history that comes with LA, and you have a song on here with Rose, which I feel like, you know what, Blast is going in here. He's making sure when Rose comes on, I'm setting it nice and warm for Rose to just spit the verse, but you go in strong on this. And when that was laid, when that was finished and finalized, what was your feeling, bro? What was your emotion? You can't wait to play this out for the fans. You couldn't wait to hear for them to hear. What was your feeling in that moment when you know that you had a proper good song? Yeah.
Yeah, I think first thing that come to my mind is just like setting a bar, always setting a bar for myself to where I have to go further.
Mm,
Because you look at Rick Ross, that's the biggest boss, entrepreneur, successful, and that's kind of how I look at my future. I want to be owning several businesses. I want to put people in position. I want to be a boss as well. So that's a bar I set to where I can put it on my album and look back at it as I move forward. Like
mm.
I gotta beat that. I gotta go as hard as Rose did. That's just how I put it.
Appreciate you. being from London, knowing that when you was out here, the city was in a buzz and a frenzy, like Twitter was going crazy. Like I remember like everyone just having such a great time at your concert, and even leading up to it when people found out that you was in London. One of the things that was very iconic for me, that was very special, was the fact that you collaborated with our very own young team, Bugsy. And I just wanted to point out like why them, because for us, we love them over here. We appreciate them over here. They drop hits after hits. They're such a strong duo, and they collaborate with any and everyone because they're so good at what they do. And I just wanted to know, being from LA, being from the States, looking in the UK, why them? Why did you decide to collaborate with them? What was that like, being on a song with those two?
They fired, bro. It was an easy call for me. I used to hear them on the radio in LA, like every day they would play that song. I used to be like, who are these people? I thought they was like, even though they had an accent, I thought they was from like America,
Yeah.
But when they had tapped in, their team had reached out to do the song. We got together, and it was a no-brainer for me. I like their wittiness. They flow switch up all the time. It's just cohesively,
Yeah. The song Sometimes, you said a statement on there. You said, when temptation keeps calling my phone, how am I supposed to right all my wrongs? So how does Blxst now? This is Blxst, the superstar now, the mega star, like still growing, and it's still early in your career, but you're still growing. Your fan base is growing each and every time someone gets introduced to hear your song. How does Blxst stay disciplined? How does Blxst right all his wrongs? How does he, curb the temptations that could be out there? How do you stay focused on your path, bro?
Man, I owe it all to my team. I feel like I got a solid team that creates a barrier for me to stay on track, even when it comes to doing stuff like interviews. Like I get 3 different calls from 3 different people on my team. Like, you gotta be ready. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. I just lean on them for extra discipline.
Yeah. I wanted to going back to your London performance. What did you like about London? What was it that surprised you about us, the audience? How did those nights play out for you in your head when you was here?
Man, the love was so genuine, bro. I felt no ego out there, like the fashion out there. But ultimately, my boy Nate, shout out my boy Nate Hector. He's from out there. He laid the red carpet out for us, bro. I don't know. It's the way that gotta be my second home for sure.
Yeah. That's my brother too, man. Nathan Hector. That's my brother too. And yeah, he let me know a few secrets that I can't display on here, but I know you're coming back to the UK. You're going to be performing as well. What are you excited about coming back to even a bigger stage? We're performing in front of a bigger stage, in front of a bigger audience. What have you got in store for us? What can we expect from you?
Man, I think I'm gonna be overwhelmed by the time I come. I have more music to perform.
Yeah.
Wireless festival. I just think it's gonna be a big deal overall. I'm just looking forward to doing what I did last time, meet a bunch of new people, feel the genuine love.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get some good food this time.
No, we got you. Yeah.
One good plate last time.
Hopefully you can stick around a bit longer so we can obviously show you around the town and around the city for sure. But honestly, Blxst, it's been a pleasure. Before you go mixtape, we can't wait for that to drop as well. Is there an album coming? Are you dropping that this year? Is that something you want to do, or because you've already laid down the blueprint? You've already known that we know that you can create good body of work mixtape level, but when's the LP?
So I ain't gonna lie, it's not on my mind right now. I just got this one out the way. I got 2 tours this year.
Yeah.
I got some more announcements outside of music. But I'm gonna stay consistent with the music. As far as an album, that might be a lot of pressure to think about. But even following up with like a Just for Clarity Part 2, things like that. I don't know.
You have to shoot some videos out here in London, bro. There's some great locations out here. I'm sure you would love it. We have to get you out here, shoot some videos over here as well, and introduce you to some more acts. Is there anyone UK-wise, aside from Young Team Bugsy, that you've collaborated with that we should know of?
I liked it with Western. That was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I still got to tap in and get my relationships together, man. I want to do something with Jay Huss. What's up?
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, hopefully we can get that set up. That would be a really crazy collaboration for sure. Thank you so much for your time, brother. Have a safe journey. I can't wait to see you over here in this UK, bro.
For sure. Hopefully I get to meet you when I get out there, bro.